My earliest memory is when I was in kindergarten, was watching lots of cartoons about superheroes. I think I had also once a backpack with Iron Man. So he is the crazy scientist, right? But maybe sometimes it's a bit too crazy. So I did high school, then I went to the university, I won a couple of awards. I was driven by curiosity. I was actually interested in quantum photonics. Then I found a nice position in Eindhoven. So, okay, let's go. And then we started this adventure during my PhD where we spent lots of time in the clean room in fabricating very tiny sensor to measure chemical composition. We were trying to miniaturize a really large instruments into this tiny chip. And at a certain moment, we got something that was working. And was, wow, cool. And we tested it, and we tested in multiple applications, and we saw that actually this system was also working for their applications. This building is full of startups. There is a large incubator here for researchers that want to make the big step into commercializing their technologies. When we started, we had an idea, but we didn't know how to use them, right? Which kind of applications to follow, which kind of markets. We set up the company with my original professor that was involved with my PhD thesis, and now we are working on the business side by side. So it's an amazing adventure to see also how we transform. Everything had to change, absolutely. Everything, it was a transition. We as a scientist, we like to stay in our labs and look at the thing that we really are passionate about. But I think the natural inclination of a researcher is to have an impact, to do something new, to push the boundaries of knowledge. And the only way to do this is to commercialize such a technology. There is no other way, and you need to jump. It's an adventure.
Is it already being used by companies?
Actually, we started this collaboration with a company that is producing olive oil, and they want to be sure that there is no rancidity. And we are trying to see if we can see that with our sensor to predict the quality of olive oil, but without doing any laboratory test. We also started to collaborate with the farmer, and they had to cut all the tomatoes to measure the sugar level, because that was needed, because they need to sell for different industries. And they were spending lots of time, weeks, to cut all of them. And actually what we did was, okay, let's train the sensor in a greenhouse to measure the dry matter, but without destroying the tomato. We are really focusing on scaling up volumes at the moment to really get into the masses. That's our dream. We need to get to the price point where everybody can use that. And it will be sometimes a bit difficult because you will be out of your comfort zone. Yeah, of course, you need to accept it. And that's very important to have really a network that can support you in becoming the leader of a company. I'm someone that has, let's say, a very deep technical background, but also is a bit nerd, but also has a kind of inner passion to bring technologies to the market, to find, let's say, real application cases on really cool stuff. I call myself a nerd-entrepreneur, so I think it's a natural evolution that comes from a revolution.